the top and straight off into the west. Oh, they'd actually get them onto the carriages. That's how high that carriage was actually. It's all changed down here. You know, we're going to head up to the Sky Garden. I don't even know if we've got a signal. So the last time we were down here was back in February, I think, because we came down to see. Actually, it was the first week it opened, and there is the gardens down here, which is quite something. So we shall see if the actual building is open. I don't think it is. See, these will probably all get taken out. It's really nice down here now. We've got a signal at last. Right, so I'm just going to... I did actually start the broadcast all the way down there, but... So, welcome to Leeds, guys. We're going to go up to the Sky Garden. Then we're going to go along the canal. This reminds me of spinning fields in Manchester, you know. All these units are free. So, it's a gorgeous day. Let me know the signal is. So, yeah, this is really nice. Be nice when there's a few more like little cafes and, you know, shops down here, because they are doing a lot of building work. So we're going to go up to the Sky Gardens and we'll be able to see some nice views. We'll see what flowers there are and see how much of the building has actually been done. So we went in the lift last time and I actually lost the signal because I posted the video on YouTube. Look at these pretty daisies, look. All these wildlife, all these wildflowers. So this is all new. So this is the first actual summer going into the Sky Garden. So there are steps, but there is a lift. So I don't know. Let me know, guys, what do you think about planter boxes on car parks? I don't think there should be planter boxes on car parks. What do you think, guys? Because I think there should be less cars, less car parks, and more transit options. Anyway, let's go up here. It should be nice. There's even a garden over there now, which is nice. So stay with me. Right, should we go in? I can't go in the lift because the lift's out of action. So let's go up the steps. It's a gorgeous day today. It was cold this morning. It was sunny, but it was cold. It reminds me of walking into a train station, this. But it's not. It's not a train station. Here for a treat. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. I've made the effort to come here. And then we're going to walk down onto the canal after. I don't know if we can get down the other way. Have I zoomed in now? I'm going to take my sunglasses off for a bit, actually. They're doing a lot of building work in Leeds. Ah, this is nice. So it is open, I think. So there's the lift that you would normally go up. Is this England? No, this is Japan. This is Japan. Yes, we are in England, my friend. So that is that's the River Aire. Can't walk along there. But when we were a bit further down, see, when we came up here, there were none of this. All this had just been planted. I'm near your house. If you give me a wave. Which are you in one of the apartments? Oh, I thought it was a boat coming across. So it's still fairly new with this. A lot of people still don't know this is here. So this is Leeds' Sky Walk. Look at these plants. I wondered what plants they were going to plant. And they've got some trees. So this is like an old viaduct, an old train line. And then there's going to be all shops and cafes down below. That wasn't even... They still had all the scaffolding on when I came up here last time. You can see me, okay. Which side, left or right? It's always funny when you see people who... They say, oh, I can see you. So I never give away my location because... That's so... You're on the roof, okay. What, on the top? I'll give you a wave. Well, I'll show the views from this. In fact, we'll walk round. Well, we go down here. We can go down here, but we just can't go all the... Well, I don't think you can go down to the canal, but they are making a pathway there. Look at all that down there. They do such a great job. A lot of times we don't appreciate everything that they do. Try not to drop my phone in the water. But yeah, just look down there. So that's part of this new building. That's going to be a lift down to the bottom and the steps. So yeah, some really nice to see all the plants out, because that's what it originally is. It's a sky garden. Right, we're going to go down to the bottom, and they're still doing all the work here. Thank you. So all this will be coming down, I bet, in the next couple of months. I don't know the exact time when it's going to be all complete, but I reckon the end of next year. No, don't jump off the roof. That would not be a good idea. Definitely not. We might lose signal down here, guys. It's all exciting though when there's new things built. You know, in your area there'll be something that'll be built. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. Maybe that's more. That looks like there's going to be more plants, unless it's like an event space. I don't know. Seeing them going up to the top. And this down here, I think it's going to be like an event space. It's called the Junction. Look at all there are all the plants, look. So these are going to be planted very soon. So that's a good idea then, that they actually pop them in the bags to grow, and then they're ready to plant. That's quite clever. Look at all the plants. I think there's like a football pitch down here as well. Tennis courts or something. And then down here, this is where the cafes were going to be. So there's another walkway down here. I can't go across it now, but we will soon. And this is called the Junction. So we'll just come to the end. I'll show you. That's a bit that I can see now. But yeah, this used to be a viaduct, and all trains would go across. It's really clever what they've done with it. Loads of buildings going up. And then, as I say, down here there's going to be coffee shops, and that's going to be the walkway down to the bottom. It's very similar to the one at the train station on the south side. So they built a south entrance and exit, and you go down the steps. It's very similar to this, and then there's all like cafes and coffee shops and bars and restaurants. And then this is the Junction. That looks open actually. The Exchange. Hi Melanie, good to see you. So we're just walking on this is Leeds Sky Walk. So I did a video, do you remember a few months ago when they were, but because it's the summer now, I wanted to show you some of the plants. So I don't know if that's going to be like that'll be a cover across. But they've done a lot of work since last time. I'm loving the plants over there. All like, I think there's like different themes for different parts of the gardens. So that could be like a tropical feel, or wildflowers, different different countries around the world, that sort of thing. But it's amazing what they've done with it. And they're still building. There's plans for other apartments being built across the road from here. So yeah, it's really nice. Thank you for the rose. Yeah, we're going to go down to the canal now. So I will need to go back down the same steps, and then we'll turn right and go down the steps onto the canal, and then we'll go down towards Leeds docks, because there's still a lot of work to be done on here. So I might come back on here in, say, September and see how well they've done in a couple of months. Right, back through here, guys. Signal might drop. It's very warm. How's the weather where you are? Because it's really warm. As I say, it was really cold this morning. I sat outside, and then I had to go back in because it was cold. The wind was freezing. Right, I'll show you some more of the flowers. The ones that down here. Yeah, very cold in that wind. It still is a little cold in it. If you're not in the direct sun, it can be chilly. All the planter bags ready for the plants to go in. They really should be in now, really, because it's summer now. So it's not exactly New York, but I can see where they're going with it. Sorry, mate. Cheers. No, all right, cheers. You're doing a good job, pal. All right, cheers. Cheers. Right, we're going to go down to onto the canal down there. Look. So we need to go across down these steps, and then we'll head up. Yeah, you can go down there. But yeah, look at all this. Look at the building as well. It is. Well, it's still spring, Melanie. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Not until the 21st. So yeah, if you're in Leeds, come and visit on here, because it is nice. It's a nice spot now with all the flowers out. Nice long benches to sit on. I'm sorry the lift's not working, but yeah. I heard we're doing some work with the paths. It's that path there that they're doing. A bit fuzzy, because last time I remember it was quite fuzzy. I had to say to him, "You're doing a good job," because we need more places like this. We need more nature, not less. Yes, build on new lift. It's only been open a couple of weeks, about 3 months, maybe 12 weeks. So we're going to go back down. Is it looping? Yeah, sorry. I need a body camera, don't I, really? So you can see, and then I can just... I'm thinking about getting a camera, one of those GoPro cameras. But I don't know, I need one that goes live. I've got plenty of phones that I can use, but I want one that's 4K, 1080p, because I can only do videos on this phone. I could use that, I suppose, but... Right, let's go over the bridge. Can we go this way? Oh, no. See, that's another thing as well. Got to go through the car park and across. So we'll go across the car park, I think, yep. Pedestrian exit. And then we'll go down. Are we back on now? Let me know in the comments if we're back on. Exit here, it says. Yeah, this is Wellington Place. Now there's a car park over here. Oh, I just go directly walk past it. There we go. And going round. A lot of people waiting for the bus to go home. Although I wouldn't get the bus just yet because I've just come off the bus in the opposite direction. And let's just say there was a lot of traffic. It actually took me 20 minutes more to get across. Right, let's go to the canal, guys. No, we'll just walk across the grass. Riverside view. No, Riverside West. Are we back on, guys? How many photos do I need? Melanie, you can take as many pictures as you like. As many pictures as you like. So the great thing about Leeds is the canal, because you can literally go from West Leeds. In fact, you can go, if you walk miles and miles on the canal, you can end up in Skipton, you can end up you could end up anywhere. There's actually I don't think you can go that way though. I can't remember going that way many years ago. Yeah, we'll go across. I'm just wondering if I'm going the right way, you know. Yeah, there's a yeah, it's because it's a bit further down, I think. God, I think I'm going the wrong way, you know. No, it's down here. Oh, he's noisy, isn't he? He's a noisy chap. Yeah, it's down here. I got confused then. The only reason I knew I was going the right way was because we'd gone up to the top. Right, guys, come on then. Let's go for a... Ooh, don't look down. Don't look down, guys. So yeah, if you go that way, it goes down to Armley and Kirkstall. So sit back, relax, pour yourself a glass of wine. No, actually don't pour wine. Glass of juice. Oh my gosh, it's going to have a nice stroll. We might even see a mural. But I think that's right further down at the bottom. Oh, my shoelace is coming undone. Bear with me, guys. I used to walk on this canal and I used to cycle on here as well. Many years ago. Now, I have one thing though to say to anybody that rides a bike on a canal. Number one, you don't have priority over pedestrians. Because there's a lot of Deliveroo drivers and, you know, riders and Just Eat riders. And they whiz past you. You know, and it's nice to have a nice stroll across the path. So please be respectful. I used to ride a bike myself, but I would stop. I would slow down if you're a cyclist on a canal. I think we need to go over the bridge as well, guys. Nice and slow. Thank you. I love cycling, but it's not a cycle path, is it? It's a canal path. Anyway, just sit back and relax. See, this never used to be open, I don't think. This never used to be open. That's the train line. So if you're coming in from the west, we might catch some trains. My shoelace keeps coming undone. 1 minute, guys. I should really fasten these up. Yeah, we're going to go over the bridge. Don't think we'll see any swans. Lots of frog leap. What are they called, Melanie? What are they called? Oh, there's a barge. There's a barge. So I hope we're all having a nice day. Actually, no, we don't need to go over the bridge. We can keep going down. We'll keep going down. Lily pads, that's it. Lily pads. Oh, look. Can you see the there was a few water flies. What are they called? Dragonflies. Can you see them? They've gone now. Oh, there's a duck. Somewhere over there. There's a little duckling. It's over there somewhere. There's a duck. Can you see him? Dragon and damselflies, that's the one. That's the one. Let's keep walking, guys. So we'll walk down to this, the candle building, and we can walk round. You can get a water taxi there, and I think it's only £1 now, £2, £1 or £2. You'll see a lot of, they do the tours down here as well. They do the tours. So at this point you can turn left and go across this bridge, but on the car park there, that's where they're going to be building very soon, so that might be shut off soon. So that's the car park I mentioned on when we're on the skyline, on the Sky Gardens. It's a really nice day. Hello, Jess. How are you doing, Jess? Yeah, I used to cycle on here. So that's the railway line going across. Does my head in, these cyclists. I used to always follow the rules. Cyclists would go to the side, and it's one of them things, really. You know, you've got to. So they've done a lot of building work on here as well. Oh, hear that train going over. You can fish down here as well. Look at that, some of the old buildings, and then you've got the new buildings. Plane going over. Oh, is it cutting? Sorry, Jess. I don't know. Oh, look at these swans. Look at these swans. Can you see the two swans? Oh, don't come. There's little. Look. We're going to have to be very, very quiet. So this is better than BBC coverage. Look, this is actually happening right now. Look at them go. I wonder which one's the mother. Don't want to get too close because they will snap at you. I'll try and go around a bit so you can see. Look at them. Yeah, did you see what that woman said? She said, I'm not going to hurt you. I was thinking to myself, they're probably not familiar with, you know, English. So we're going to walk down here. So this is the double tree here. So you're staying, go over the top. So if you're staying at the double tree, this is the hotel next to the train station. There's a a lot of these pubs opening up around the country now. Salt. And this is the train station. So if you want to go in the southern entrance, you'd go that way. We're going to have to go around because they've blocked it off. They're doing so much work in Leeds. It's, you know, lots of roads are shut. We'll go down and go around, show you the boat. The Waterfront Festival is on the 1st to the 2nd of July if you go to the Waterfront Festival. So let's carry on walking round. Oh, blast of heat then. There's some blast of heat. I went right past my legs. Oh, this is a nice walk, guys. That one's called the Daisy. So yeah, all them boats and barges that you see at Leeds Dock, they all come on here. They all have to come down here to leave the city. Unless they go the opposite way, of course. There's a lot of people about. This is where I normally sit. See, a lot of people don't actually forget that there's all these bars down here. Nice Friday afternoon to sit out and have a drink. But yeah, you can go up to the top of Bridgewater Place. I think there is a smart dress rule. Yeah, there's a Sky Lounge up here as well. Alright, let's go across here. It's very busy, look. Got people sat outside, very, very busy. Oh. There's some fishing, look. Hi Alexis, good to see you. You've just joined us at the right time. Get a shot from round here. You're just watching the steak video. Oh, nice. I can't remember doing that one. I was at that was last week, I think. So that's the double tree there. We're just outside the train station. These lads are doing some fishing. Don't know how much sewage is in that river though. I don't think there'll be any life. Look at all plastic, it's terrible, isn't it? Anyway, this is where you get the water taxi down here. Do you remember the one we went on, the water taxi? Just get it up. We might have to go over the lock. Don't know what that was. So yeah, this is where you get the water taxi. Down to the docks. It's £2, yeah, £2. So when you see it at Leeds Dock, that's the train station there. It's £2 and you can go on the water taxi. Oh, should we go on it? Should we go on it? Oh, I've been on it that many times when it was free. But it goes out and then it goes all the way under the bridge. I think we'll just walk down. But it is nice to go on the water taxi there. You'll have to walk across. This is New Bridge because I remember the old one. It was terrible. It was really, really thin. Unless it might be on this side. It was this side. So there's Bridgewater Place. This is the windiest spot in Leeds because when they built this, when it's a windy day, all the wind just shoots down the side of the building and there's people that have died. People have actually died Right, we're gonna have to go around. I think we have to go around here. Yeah, there's no steps. So that's why they've had to put these massive wind... I never know what to call these things. Wind stoppers. Oh, they could do with fixing this pathway. Yeah, doing some building work. Yeah, when I meant the Sky Garden, I didn't mean this building, I meant the DoubleTree. Yeah, it's crazy to think that they had to build these because people have died. People have died on this path. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Look. I wonder how much one of them cost to filter the wind. It's crazy. Anyway, we're going to carry on walking down the canal, guys. Shame you can't go down that way. So we'll have to go down across Asda House. Are we still on, guys? There's a new pathway there, I think. Cross over. Yeah, Leeds Dock. If I'm quick, I know which way to go. Come on. I'm alright, I think. The art of having a live stream is that cars will have to stop. So you can go down here. See, this wasn't open before. This is a new pathway. So we're going to carry on walking down the canal. See if we see any more swans. Oh, they're pretty, aren't they? Nice flowers. Oh, no worries, Alexis. Thanks for joining. I'm going to come up to the David Olawale Bridge, which is another video I've done. We walked over on YouTube. It's a stunning day. Not many, no ducks though. To go over the bridge and go across. Can't really go on. I don't think you can go straight down. They're always changing the paths. I remember on this side when I walked up, coming towards the train station, you couldn't actually get across.
Well, I need to walk home first.
We'll go over the bridge. Are you in Norwich? No, we're not in Norwich. Does it look like Norwich? Yeah, this is on Leeds Canal. Looks a bit like Norwich. I've never been to Norwich. I'll have to have a look at Norwich Canal. Although Birmingham's quite similar actually. When I've been to Birmingham and Manchester as well. It's very similar. Bit of waterfront history here. Never noticed this before. There you go. If you're interested in the history. Leeds Bridge, which is down there, which is the home of film. It's the first ever moving pictures, well, black and white pictures. It's an old picture, if you can make it out. And let's keep walking. We'll go across the bridge. Look at wildflowers. Okay, there's some down here. It's sad to see a lot of rubbish, you know. I know they try their best to get as many bins as possible, but sometimes there's bins and the people just don't use them. I hope I'm not making you all dizzy. We need to carry on going up, guys. And then we'll go across and down to Leeds Bridge. Should have enough battery. Do you know what I can smell? I've got a very strong smell because I used to live next door to somebody who did did that stuff. It is so strong. Now these are new, so we've got some wildflowers down here. You can see my shadow, look. I don't know what they are. Oh, don't worry, Mel, I'll post the replay, don't worry. I know I walk too quick, don't I? This is all new, Meadow. It's actually called Meadow Lane, believe it or not. And it used to be a car park. There used to be a car park in the middle of this road. And then on the other side, that's where the Tetley Brewery used to be. And they do have a museum that you can go to. They do lots of events there as well. And there's going to be the huge air park down there. Alright, let's carry on walking up. Ooh, I'm a bit warm now, guys, but we're going to keep going. Alright, so this is the David Aluwali Bridge. Now, if you don't know the story of this bridge, this is where a young man, unfortunately, sadly was chased by the police, and unfortunately he died in the river. I think it was back in the 70s. So, yeah, they built a bridge and named it after him. That's Leeds Bridge over there. First ever place. If you go online, go onto YouTube, search for Louis Le Prince. We've got a taxi boat coming up. The spot where the pictures were is up from that bridge. Say hello to the water taxi, guys. So yeah, it's £2 if you want to go on the taxi. Goes up to the train station from Leeds Dock. They'll give us a wave. Should we wave to them? See if they wave back. You're on camera. Ooh. It's a shame. Do you know what? They could have made this you could have, like, see-through. That would have been so cool. And off it goes. Off it goes into the sunset. Right, let's keep walking. I do like this bridge though. I think it's my favourite bridge. And if you fancy a cold beverage, you can sit outside looking over the views. And there's actually a cafe down at the bottom of here. I'm going to show you in a moment. And they do a breakfast. And you can actually sit at the bottom and watch the boats go down. I'm going to keep... And I don't think we can go down here. I think this is private. I can't remember. Never seen it from this angle before. I can go down here. so many changes, especially down here. Look how old that building is though. But people still live there. Look at these. These are gorgeous. Take some pictures, Melanie. I'm going to keep walking. I know someone who lives in one of these apartments. There's that cafe there, the one in yellow. I don't think you could walk down here at one point. I think they blocked it all off at one point, but it's much more walker friendly now. There's Leeds Bridge, most famous bridge in the world. Most famous bridge in the world. First bridge ever to appear on video, on film. Ooh, this is a bit wobbly. Sovereign Quay. Oh, you can't walk down here now. You used to be able to walk round. Stopped people from going there. Right, we'll have to go round. If there's a car park, then there must be access to leave. It's like, what, Hotel California? You can't leave. No, it's all locked off. Well, that's new. We'll go round. Yes, I'm going round. Don't worry. Not trespassing. You've got to be able to go up here. Yeah. Good job the gates are not closed off. Oh, this is the back of Malmaison. Malmaison. Oh yes, I know where I am now. Do you know, guys, I don't think I'm going to carry on going now down to Leeds Dock. I think it might be better to go and have a wander up here. Because I can actually catch my bus home down here. I don't need to go anywhere else. So, thank you for joining, guys. Up there is the Queen's Hotel, if you know it, in the Travel Lodge. I'm going to try and get home before the rush hour traffic. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed that. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good weekend. Thanks for joining. Bye, guys.